respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Pick up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Leaves it with the running back. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Using his legs, it's Welch. At the 40, there we go.
Holding call, let me get 65.
And so is a flag.
Holding. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer.
How big are they?
It cost this offense here. Looking for a productive play on first down. The give to the right. Just having these dudes bounce off of him like popcorn. And the defense drags him down. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Quarterback will audible. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out.
Delay of game. Offense.
Most people need to do.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty.
He's about to be home when I got home.
And here comes the offense on second down. Going to the ground. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Buffaloes are flying down the field. Right back to the well. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on second and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. The give to the back.
Holding. Offense.
Fuck up, man.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an
Oh,
offensive
no
momentum.
reason.
They'll line up for a second down play. Looking for room, it's Welch. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. And the Buffaloes have it with a first and 10. To the ground with the back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? They think there's room to run to the right here. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll try the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football. But when you got a back like this who punches the ball in the end zone.
And he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, Bucs.
That's the first half.
Can't beat you if you don't give them the football. And they were able to possess it throughout the entire first quarter, and they finally cap it off with that impressive rushing touchdown.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Red Raiders offense will try to get something started with their first possession. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on outside his feet, physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this D because of this guy roaming around in the middle of the field. He is a true center fielder, so this receiver's going to have to make plays.
This just is such a great job of hitting guys on the ground. A lot of people are in position, but he makes plays. So him versus a dynamic wide receiver on the outside would be a great matchup.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Here comes the offense on second down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Quickly complete. Really.
That was a shitty spot. That was not a first down, dog. It's struggling motherfucker.
The monitor using a timeout here thinks the call is going to end up going his way. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and
That bullshit, they be giving so, man, the spots, they be giving these motherfuckers, man.
Looking to move it through the air. Got it behind the line. It's Waters. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Finds the tight end.
He went underneath her. Fuck the fuck.
Line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Waters. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. He wants to pass it on second down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football. You hit him, you try to rank it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Handoff to the single back.
They're strong, and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Welch. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
This offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical. They wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance.
Get the...
And it's no good. He missed it. And the margin remains at 7 after the minute. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Buffaloes will kick it away to crank up the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They're going to get on top in this game. They're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football ball out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Grabs behind the
Why you get me caught in a trap like that, man?
off he goes. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And let's check in with Kevin Patterson in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that ranked-on-ranked matchup that has just gone final. Stanford went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's building and prove you're legit. And did the Cardinal ever do that? A top 25 flash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The big pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 1. Now the play fake. He lofts it high and deep down the left side.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Damn.
We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. A full dive to haul that one in.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
And the Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. They're getting this guy lathered up.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go. The line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocking. A nice positive gain, making their situation really good in the next down.
Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Colorado! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Now rolling to the left. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Red Raiders will try to pin them back with the punt.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hog mollies up front on the offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. On the ground, it's Welsh. Drag 10 and give him the 1st down. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. First down to start the drive after the bridge. They'll ride the hot hand. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Offense in a bunch formation. The give to the back. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. And the Buffaloes will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. A first down run in the red zone. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffaloes! They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
Last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable with that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Just missed on the connection, incomplete. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's ball. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. Here comes the offense on 1st down. They'll try the left side. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on 2nd down and maybe put this thing away. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Winning those individual 6.
19 minutes. Nice. Nice.